What up, guys? Welcome to my daily recap. Today, the market again is pretty cold, guys. Yesterday was really cold. I made $135. Today, I'm finishing $170. It's pretty cold. It was very slow. I didn't want to overstay my welcome. Traded three stocks, two red, one green. I'm taking my profit and working away. The result that I'm sharing is not typical. Trading is very hard and very risky. So if you are new to this game, take it slow. Please take it slow. Trade in the sim. Prove your track record in the sim before you put your real money in the line. So I'm gonna share my screen so we can go over the trades and talk about the strategies behind those trades. And while we are here, if you could please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, I would truly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's jump into the screen share. So coming into today 7 a.m. Let's see. Coming into today 7 a.m. The market is really cold. Okay, it's pretty cold today. There was basically nothing moving. I am on the West Coast, so when I'm saying 7 a.m., really it's 4 a.m. here in Seattle. But when we trade, it's much easier for us to refer to New York time because that's the time zone that we focus on the market. So 7 a.m., 4 a.m. in Seattle. So I woke up at 7, just before 7, got on my computer and I was looking at the market. So there was pretty much nothing moving. So every morning when I'm waking up, my process is very simple. So I'm looking for the stocks that's moving up at least 20% on the day. I'm looking for stocks trading below $20 a share. I'm looking for stocks that have less than 10 million share float, and I want to see relative volume for at least 5 times relative volume, meaning stock trading 5 times or volume more than the last 51 days. And I also want to see breaking news. It's much easier to have a catalyst so that way traders can bring that volume in and then get the stock higher. So at 7, the leading gapper wasn't really strong, so it was CGTL trading just above $1. Usually I don't really do well with those cheap stocks. Let's see, I don't really do well with those cheap stocks. But at 7, there was nothing else moving. So I was looking at these stocks. I was like, okay, at 7, maybe when most traders are going to be on the computer, something may come, right? So I was looking at this chart here, and I was picturing a break of this um, after hour high of 180, maybe for continuation all the way to $2. But that wasn't really happening. So what happened actually was a huge drop at 7. I took one trade on this ticker and I lost $30. So the only trade that I took was I was watching it. The stock was actually dipping down and trading around VWAP right around 7, and I was like, okay, it's actually doing like a nice consolidation around VWAP, and that's kind of showing some strength. We did not have any big sellers on level 2 because when you have a huge sellers on level 2, that's also an indicator that the stock is much weaker, and it's basically on the downside. So basically, bears are taking control. But I did not see any huge seller on level 2 around VWAP, which was around $1.50 at that time. I was watching it, and I decided to take a trade when I saw a buyer at 150, a huge buyer at 150. So I took the trade around VWAP. My entry was $1.53. Since I wasn't really sure about this stock and it was kind of weaker, Nothing else was moving. I went very small, 500 shares around VWAP at 150. I did not have any instant resolution. So the way I like to trade is when I'm getting in, I want to see a stock moving up much faster. I want to get in, get my profit, get out super quick. But with this stock, that didn't happen. We were kind of like just doing like consolidation around VWAP, and I did not feel really good about it, so I got out right away. For a 3 cents loss, I had some slippage, so I lost 30 bucks on this stock. So gave up 30 bucks, and as soon as I got out, the stock dropped all the way to around 140. So that was my very first one of the day, starting the day in the red, 30 bucks. And then there was breaking news on NEHC. So let's see, NEHC had breaking news at um, 7 or so, but I did not see the news until around 7:20 because I was so focused on CGTL at 7 o'clock that I did not really notice um, NEHC moving up. So breaking news at 7. Let's go to 7. So breaking news at 7 a.m. The stock went from 50 cents breaking $1. That's when I saw the stock right around here around 7:15. So I saw the stock around 7:15. So I missed the first move, first pullback. I wasn't trading it because I was focusing on the other stock. So we had a nice pullback here, another leg higher. So that's when I saw it. But then when I saw it, it was already kind of extended. You have to know to manage your risk, right? You manage your risk by having better entries. So I missed the first pullback already. First kind of to make a new high here, I missed it. This move higher, I also kind of missed it. Then we had this second pullback here, second pullback, and I was watching it. I was watching for the first candle to make a new high and then breaking higher day, which was around 2025. Stock break 25. We went all the way to almost 44, and I was like, okay, this is moving higher. I'm kind of interested. I'm gonna break the highs on this and take a trade. So since we tapped 144, I was like, okay, if we can break 150, maybe this one has the potential to go to $2, right? So the stock gave us a nice dip around $1.30. That's when I took my my first and only trade on this stock. My entry was $136, 500 shares. My expectation was we tapped $1.44. We had red volume here, yes, but red volume on this like at this time was much lower than the green volume. So that shows me some sort of strength. So I was very confident, and MACD was also open at that time. So I took a trade here. My expectation was to move higher and then test 150, but that did not happen. I saw a huge seller around 140, and then the stock dropped, and I sold for a loss, $30 lost again. So at that point, I was down 60 bucks. All right, so 60 bucks in the red, and it's only 7:30. I wasn't panicking. I was just trying to wait and see if something better is gonna actually pop up. Then at 7:30, we had breaking news on NIVF. So NIVF had breaking news at 7:30, and the news is they had so they are planning on investing 45 million dollars, 45 million US dollars into an investment firm in Dubai real estate. Hmm. Dubai real estate. We know Dubai is booming. We know a lot of people investing in Dubai. I love Dubai. I personally love Dubai. Been there a few times. So investing $45 million into Dubai real estate, that was kind of attracting. And since we had nothing moving at that time, traders jumped into this stock. So the stock went from $1.95 to almost $3. Here you can see on this 1 minute candle that so I saw the stock here coming up on my scanner. So they released the news at 7 around 7:30, and I did not see the news on my scanner. I mean, I did not see the stock coming up on my scanner until right around $3. So I was watching it since I just had a couple losses. I did not want to jump very fast on this stock here. I was very patient. I wanted to manage my risk better because $60 in the red, I didn't want to go into this trade and take another loss. So I was really managing my risk on this one. So I saw the news, I read the news. The news was kind of attractive. I saw traders jumping in. That gave me some sort of confidence also. But now I was looking for a proper entry. So we just tapped $3 and then we tested 315, broke $3, tested 315, came back down. So when it was actually coming down, I saw a huge buyer right on VWAP. I was like, okay, this buyer, I think it was a 25,000 share buyer right around VWAP. That gave me the confidence about the dip of a VWAP, which is also a great support. My entry was $2.70, my first entry, so about 500 shares, and then we came back up. I added a 75, and then I added a 90, a 92 for the test of $3. Then I saw a huge seller at $3, and I sold a 95 for 230 and $30 profit. So when you're actually trading, I use level 2 when I'm trading to see what the market is doing, what people are doing, right? I want to see the orders going through. I want to see who's buying, who's selling, how much are they buying, how much are they selling. Because when you're into a trade, yes, you are looking at the charts to see what's happening, but my very focus is on level 2, because if I didn't look at level 2, I wouldn't be able to see that huge seller around $3. I would be holding, um, hoping and expecting the stock to break $3, but then on level 2 you have someone selling 50,000 shares at $3. That's a huge block, that's a huge resistance. So there was no way for the stock to break $3 unless that buy or that seller was actually bought out. So when I saw that sell on level 2, that was my indication to bail out, take my profit, $170. I'm happy to be green. It is small, it is small green day. I'm taking it slow. I'm not trying to overstay. I am not trying to overstay my welcome. I'm trading with a very small account. Started with $1,000 into this account, and my goal is to go above PDT with this account. So as you can see, as of today, I am sitting at $1,263 I made 130 yesterday, and I made 170 today. So I am gonna leave to trade another day tomorrow. Not sure if the market is gonna be great. It's Friday. Usually on Friday things are very slow also because companies don't want to release news on Friday. Nobody wants to release news on Friday and then go into the weekend for the news to be just forgotten by people coming into Monday. Usually companies release news early on the week, Monday, Tuesday. That's when we usually see big moves. I am not expecting the market to come back much stronger tomorrow. Most likely it's gonna be very slow, so I'm not gonna manage my risk, be very cautious. If I can pull off another green day tomorrow, regardless of the number, I'm not gonna be very excited going into the weekend. But for everybody, please take it slow. My results are not typical. Trading is very risky and it's very hard. Trade in the sim before you put your hard-earned money on the line. Please leave me comment down below on what topic you would want me to actually cover, trading related, or if with this recap there was something specific that you want me to dive much deeper and explain more. I'm more than happy to do so. To support me, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. So I'm gonna be keep on filming these videos for you guys. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow.